Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we will see some practice questions based on indefinite integrals. We will start from practice question 1 and we will discuss till question number 6 in this lecture. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purposes only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So we are given first question as if integration of fx dx is basically fx, then you have to find the integration of fx squared dx. So do you know any function which integration is the function itself? So I remember integration of e to the power x is e to the power x itself, right? But see, but you can also write directly, but you can differentiate both sides throughout. So fx will be f dash x. So fx will be equal to f dash x. Therefore, f dash x upon fx will be equal to 1, right? So integration of f dash x upon fx is equal to integration of 1 dx, which will be equal to log fx is equal to x plus c. Therefore, fx will be e to the power cx, like that. Clear? And once you will get fx, you can easily find fx square to find integration of fx square, right? Fine. So in this way, you can approach this question. You can think about this question, right? So you have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. As we are given integration of fx dx is equal to fx, right? So by differentiating throughout both sides, you will get d of dx of fxc. This will differentiation of this will be d of dx upon fx is equal to fx. So as we have discussed, move this fx to the other side. Therefore, 1 by fx into d of fx is equal to dx, right? Therefore, log of fx is equal to x plus log c. Therefore, fx will be c e to the power x. So fx square will be c square e to the power 2x, right? Therefore, integration of fx square dx will be integration of c square e to the power 2x dx. Therefore, c square will be out. Therefore, integration of e to the power x dx will be e to the power 2x upon 2, right? Therefore, final answer will be c square e to the power 2x upon 2. Now, c into e to the power x is basically fx square, right? Because fx is c e to the power x. Fx is c e to the power x, right? So c square e to the power 2x can be written as fx square, right? Therefore, integration of fx square dx is basically 1 by 2 fx square. Clear? So I think option A is the right choice. A is the right choice. 1 by 2 fx square. 1 by 2 fx square. Got it? Let's move to the next question. Question number 2, which says if fx is equal to determinant of 0 x square sine x square minus sine x cos x minus 2 sin x minus x square 0 1 minus 2x 2 minus cos x 2x minus 1 0, then integration of fx dx is equal to So see, the hint of this question will be it is given determinant of this one, right? So you can easily find the value of determinant by solving this determinant, and by solving this determinant you can easily get the fx, right? And once you will get the fx, you can take integrals of fx dx. If and you might have adjust fx to make fx as an integrable form, right? Therefore, you have to write fx in such a way that it becomes an integrable equation. Not like that you can directly take derivative and you can directly solve the determinant and try to take the integrals, right? But you have to adjust and simplify such that fx will become in the integral form. Right? So in this way, you try to approach and solve this question. You have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. As we have discussed, fx is basically determinant of 0, x square minus sin x, cos x minus 2, sin x minus x squared, 0, 1 minus 2x, 2 minus cos x, 2x minus 1, and 0. So, interchanging rows and column, if you interchange rows and column, then fx will be 0. See, we make column as row and row as column, right? So, 0 sin x minus x squared, 2 minus cos x, x square minus sin x, 0, 2x minus 1, cos x minus 2, 1 minus 2x, 0. Now, if you take minus 1 common from, if you are taking minus 1 common from each row, from each column. So from each column, we will take minus 1 as common, right? From each column, we will take minus 1 as common. Therefore, fx will be minus 1 to the power cube, determinant of 0, x square minus sin x, cos x minus 2, sin x minus x square, 0, 1 minus 2x, 2 minus cos x, 2x minus 1, and 0. Therefore, fx will be equal to minus of fx. Therefore, fx will be equal to 0. Clear? Therefore, integration of fx dx will be equal to, because fx is 0, therefore integration of fx dx will be equal to integration of 0 dx, right? Which is equal to integration of 0, and we know that integration of 0 dx is basically constant, which is c. Clear? So I think uh, option D is the right choice, none of the above, because integration of fx dx is some constant c, right? Therefore, none of the above is the right answer. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Question number 3. So see, it is integration of e to the power 2ax 1 minus cos 2ax upon 1 plus sin 2x dx. So the hint of this question is, you can try to convert 1 plus sin 2x into some function of pi by 4 plus something. See, because in option it is of the form pi by 4 plus pi by 4 plus ax, right? So in this way, you can convert 1 plus sin x in terms of that, and you can write 1 minus cos 2x in terms of sin x, sin ax, right? Sin ax, right? And you can try to convert this thing into this form, e to the power x, integration of e to the power x into fx plus f dash x, like that, right? So these are the methods you can try. See, there is not necessity that the method I will tell you in the hint will exactly match with the solution we will apply, because hint is based on the instinction of the question, like by seeing the question, how can we approach, right? But see, the question can be solved by many methods, right? By many methods. So it will depend upon which method will take less time, so that we will go by that method, right? And if you have any particular method in your mind, then you can continue by that method, but make sure that all the mathematical operations should be right, and option should match with the options, right? Answer will never change in any question, right? You know this. Fine. So let's approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay. So let's move to the solution part. I is equal to, as I is equal to integration of e to the power 2ax into 1 minus cos 2x ax upon 1 plus sin 2ax, which is equal to 1 by e to the power 2t. Suppose take ax is equal to t. Ax is equal to t. Therefore, I is equal to 1 by integration of e to the power 2t 1 minus cos 2t upon 1 plus sin 2t dt. Because we have assumed ax is equal to t. Therefore, I is equal to 1 by integration of e to the power 2t 1 minus 2 sin pi by 4 plus t minus into cos pi by 4 plus t, right? 1 minus cos 2t can be written as 2 sin pi by 4 plus t into cos pi by 4 plus t, and 1 plus sin 2t can be written as 2 sin square pi by 4 plus t, right? 2 sin square pi by 4 plus t. Now see, it can be converted as I is equal to 1 by integration of e to the power 2t. This can be adjusted as 1 upon 2 sin square pi by 4 plus t, which is equal to 1 by 2 cosec square pi by 4 plus t minus cot pi by 4 plus t dt. Therefore, I is equal to 1 by 2a integration of e to the power 2t cosec square pi by 4 plus t dt minus 1 by a integration of e to the power 2t cot pi by 4 plus t dt. Now I is equal to minus 1 by 2a e to the power 2t cot pi by 4 plus t plus 1 by a integration of e to the power 2t cot pi by 4 plus t dt minus 1 by a integration of 2 to the power e to the power 2t. See, we have applied integration by parts by using e to the power 2t as first function and cosec square pi by 4 plus t as second function, right? So this whole term is basically we have applied and we got the result by using integration by parts in this expression, right? And clear. And finally you will write this one minus of 1 by a integration of e to the power 2t cot pi by 4 plus t dt plus c. Now see, you can easily observe that this term and this term will cancel out, right? Because this is plus and minus, right? Plus and minus. Therefore, I is equal to minus 1 by 2a e to the power 2t cot pi by 4 plus t plus c, right? Therefore, finally, I is equal to, by adjusting this thing and by putting t is equal to ax, you will get I is equal to minus 1 by 2a e to the power 2ax cot pi by 4 plus ax plus c, right? See, you have to always keep in mind why we have converted this question into pi by 4 plus ax. Why we have apply here formula pi by 4 plus t like thing, because you can see in the options, all the options are in the form of pi by 4 plus ax like thing, right? So always try to go in that direction in which option is indicating, right? You can convert this into the form 1 minus cos 2t as 2 sin square t and 1 plus sin 2t in certain things, right? But you will not go in that direction in which option want you to go, because you will reach to an expression, but that expression will not match with the answer, right? Okay. So in this way you try to approach you always try to approach these questions, right? So I think option B is the right choice. Minus 1 by 2a e to the power 2x cot pi by 4 plus ax plus c, right? This is the right answer. So let's move to the next question number 4, which says that if x square not equal to n pi minus 1 and n belongs to n, which is natural number, then we have to find the value of integration of x root over 2 sine x square plus 1 minus sine 2 x square plus 1 upon 2 sine x square plus 1 plus sine 2 x square plus 1 dx is equal to. Clear? So see, the hint of this question is looking a little bit lengthy. So you always try to convert lengthy equations into simplified form. So you have to just convert this expression into simplified form in such a way that equation becomes integrable form, right? So you have to think like that. Okay. Clear? So in this way you try to approach this question. You have 10 seconds to solve this question. After 10 seconds we will discuss the solution. Let's move to the solution part C. As we have integration of x root over 2 sine x square plus 1 minus sine 2 x square plus 1 upon 2 sine x square plus 1 plus sine 2 x square plus 1 dx. Therefore, integration of x into C 2 sine square x plus 1 minus 2 sine x square plus 1 into sine of 2 x square plus 1 can be written as 2 sine square x plus 1 into cos x square plus 1, and also in the denominator also you can write 2 sine x square plus 1 plus, and again it is sine 2 x square plus 1, which can be written as 2 sine x square plus 1 into cos x square plus 1, right? Therefore you can take sine x square plus 1 as common. Sorry, 2 sine x square plus 1 as a common, and it will be cancelled in the numerator and the denominator. So you are left with integration of x root over 1 minus cos x square plus 1 upon 1 plus cos x square plus 1 dx, which after resolving, see 1 minus cos theta, you can write 1 minus cos theta can be written as 2 sine square 1 minus cos theta can be written as 2 sin square theta by 2, and 1 plus cos theta can be written as 2 cos square theta by 2, like that. So in this way you will get the expression in terms of integration of x tan x square plus 1 by 2 dx, right? Because we have assumed x square plus 1 as theta, right? So x square plus 1 by 2 will be theta by 2, clear? Because this expression will be converted in this form. You can see converted in this form, root over 2 sine square x square plus 1 by 2 upon 2 sine 2 cos square, like that. 2 cos square x square plus 1 by 2, like this form. 2 and 2 will cancel out, and this will form tan of 10 of x square plus 1 by 2. So finally, it can be written as integration of 10 x square plus 1 by 2, and x can be written as d of 2x square plus 1 by 2, which is basically properly integrable form, and which is equal to log of mod, because integration of tan theta d theta, because we have assumed x square plus 1 by 2 as theta, and then this will be d theta, right? So integration of tan theta d theta will be log mod sec theta, right? Therefore it will be equal to log mod sec x square plus 1 by 2 plus c, right? So I think option B is the right choice. B is the right choice. Got it? Option B is the right choice. So in this way you can try to approach these questions. Let's move to the next question, question number 5, which says that the integration of sine square x cos sine square x into cos square x upon sine to the power 5x plus cos cube x sine square x plus sine cube x cos square x plus cos to the power 5x whole square dx is equal to, where c is a constant, right? Okay, so the hint of this question is you can try to take common things. See, you can try to take common between these two and this two, clear? Or anything, or this one and this one and this one and this one, right? Try to make pairing, try to make pairs such that some common things should be taken out, and it should be cancelled with the numerator, and the it should cancelled with the numerator and the denominator. See, because this is the by looking looking this type of question, these questions are looking like a very lengthy question, right? So you cannot directly integrate that. You just need to simplify these lengthy questions into a simplified form and an integrable form, right? So by certain operations, mathematical operations, you will try to simplify these equations, right? Okay, so you have 10 seconds to solve this question and think about these questions. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. As we have discussed, I is basically equal to this large expression, and as we have discussed, it can be taken as C. Here we have taken sine. Here we can take from this one and this one, we can take sine cube x as common, right? From this from first expression and third expression, we have taken sine cube x as common, and from second expression and second expression and fourth expression, we have taken cos cube x as common, right? So it can be integration of sine square x cos square x upon, if we take sine cube x as common, then it will left with sine square x, and it will left with cos square x, right? Therefore sine square x plus cos square x plus, if we take cos cube x as common, then we are left with cos cube x into sine square x into cos square x, right? And we know that sine square x plus cos square x is 1, right? So now this equation can be written as sine square x into cos square x upon sine cube x plus cos cube x whole square dx. Now it can be written as sine. See, you can take cos cube x common, cos cube x common from the denominators. Therefore, it will be sine square x into cos square x upon. When you will take cos cube x common from this, and here it is denominator to the power square. Therefore, if you take cos cube x common, then when you will keep it outside the bracket, you will get cos to the power 6x, right? So finally, sine square x into cos square x upon cos to the power 6x into you have taken cos cube x common, then you will get 1 plus tan cube x whole square dx. Therefore, you can cancel out. See, cos square x, 1 cos square x and 1 cos square x will be cancelled out. So we are left with sin square x upon cos to the power 4x. Now, you can make 1 cos to the power 4x can be written as sin cos square x into cos square x, right? And 1 cos square x will make pair with this sin square x and will form sin square x upon cos square x, that will be tan square x, right? So this will be form tan square x, and in the denominator there will be 1 cos square x left, right? So that cos square x will go in the numerator to form sec square x, right? So the simplified form will be tan square x into sec square x upon 1 plus tan cube x whole square. So why we have converted these things into tan and sec? Because if you will take tan x as t, now if you will take tan x as t or tan cube x t, then put tan cube x as t, then 3 tan square x sec square x dx will be equal to dt. Therefore, I will be equal to t. Multiply 3 and divide by 3. Multiply by 3 and divide by 3. You will get 1 by I is equal to 1 by 3 integration of dt upon 1 plus t square. Therefore, I will be equal to minus 1 upon 3 into 1 plus t plus c. Right. So let's put t is equal to t cube now. 10x cube. T is equal to 10x cube now. Therefore, I will be equal to minus 1 upon 3 times 1 plus 10 cube x plus c. Right. 1 plus 10 cube x plus c will be the right answer. Got it? So I think option B is the right choice. Option B is the right choice. Fine. Option B is the right choice. Fine. Now let's move to the next question, question number 6, which says integration of cos 2 theta into log cos theta plus sin theta upon cos theta minus sin theta d theta is equal to. So see, how can you approach this question? Again, this is in the very lengthy form. You can try to simplify this form and try to make some substitutions, right? Substitutions, so that equation will become of the form some f theta d theta like that, right? So you can try to simplify this question. You have 10 seconds to solve and think about this question. After 10 seconds, we will discuss the solution. Okay, let's move to the solution part C. As we can say, see in the option, one thing you can also observe pi by 4 plus theta things is there. So you might convert in that form. So log cos theta plus sin theta upon cos theta minus sin theta can be written as log tan pi by 4 plus theta, because you can take cos theta as common in the numerator and the denominator inside the log. So and it will be cancelled out. So therefore it will be 1 plus tan theta upon 1 minus tan theta. Right, so 1 plus tan theta upon 1 minus tan theta will be equal to tan pi by 4 plus theta, which is equal to log tan pi by 4 plus theta, and integration of sec theta d theta is equal to log tan pi by 4 plus theta by 2, right? Integration of sec theta d theta is, we know that, is log tan pi by 4 plus theta by 2. Therefore, integration of sec 2 theta d theta will be equal to 1 by 2 log tan pi by 4 plus theta. Therefore, 2 sec theta will be equal to 2 sec theta can be written as d upon d theta of log tan pi by 4 plus theta, log 10 pi by 4 plus theta. Right, therefore I can be written as log 10 pi by 4 plus theta can be written as I is equal to 1 by 2 sine 2 theta into log 10 pi by 4 plus theta minus integration of tan 2 theta d theta, right? Integration of tan 2 theta d theta. Got it? What we have done, we have applied applied integration by parts in this equation, right? In this equation, using this equation. Clear? Therefore, it will be equal to finally it will be equal to 1 by 2 sine 2 theta log 10 pi by 4 minus plus theta. Now integration of tan 2 theta d theta will be 1 by 2 log sec 2 theta, 1 by 2 log sec 2 theta plus c. Right. So this will be the final answer. Clear? So I think option D is the right choice. Option D is the right choice. Fine. So in this way, you can try to simplify these solutions. Right. Hope you got all the solutions and you understood the concepts, how to apply these concepts in each questions. Right. And hope you liked the lecture. Okay. Thank you so much.